to enjoy her session, I present to you Barrister Enkay Bello, wonderful woman, a wife, a mother, a best friend, a good friend, a sister, and a teen mentor. Yeah, that was her first visit to church, the teens church. So even though she feels like she has moved to higher assignments, I always know that she has a part to play amongst the youth, especially the girls. She loves girls. If she sees you, the first thing she do, she look at your knees. Why your knees black? She now start telling you how to make your knees to be smooth. She loves girls to just be. See the way she's yellow and beautiful. That's how she just loves girls to be. And she loves to see them have a great self-confidence. If you're around her and you're talking and you're looking down, she'll call you and start giving you tips of what to do and how to square your shoulders. So it's a privilege for me to have her here. We can't pay her, but for her love for the girls, she's here. Please help me welcome Aunty Enkay. That's what I call her. Thank you so much for being here, ma'am. So you can have the floor. I'll just switch off my mic and I'll just get my book and pen and just start writing.
Thank you very much, Aunty. But I hope I can stand this accolade. Koye Bello or Ikeme Bello, anyone. I'm a lawyer, and I love girls. Yes, I do. I really do love girls, and I have passion for the girls. So happy International Girl Child Day. It's a wonderful session today.
Yes, I forgot that. Happy International Day of the Girls.
It's going to be an interactive girl child. Thank you. So for the girls, we're going to have an interaction section, but before then, we're going to be talking about peer pressure. What does peer pressure mean? Can anybody just put on his mic and answer, or her mic, to answer what peer pressure actually means? What do you understand by peer pressure? Can we have anybody?
Abigail.
Sorry, I don't know. But
I think your name is not Umi. Yep.
Zara Umi, answer. Peer pressure.
I think I can see that. Zara, what is peer pressure? What do you understand by peer pressure? Okay. Hello, I'm here.
Peer pressure is when you're influenced by people your age range, positively or negatively.
Thank you. So peer pressure is when you do something you would not actually want to do because you want to feel accepted or to be valued by friends or a peer. Do you understand? So you want to belong to a certain gang because, oh, you like the way they do things. You're becoming influenced by how they do it. That's just what peer pressure means. You want to, it's sometimes positive and most times negative. And when I say most times negative, because we found out that a lot of people don't fall to things like, I love that girl because she reads her books. Instead, you love that girl because you love the way she does her hair. You like the fact that she does her nails. You love the fact that she likes to wear a certain kind of clothes. That's what a lot of people want to do. You don't want to love her because she loves to read novels. So most times, peer pressure affects us negatively more than it affects us positively. Now, what are the different types of peer pressure? One, you have spoken peer pressure. Spoken peer pressure is when the person is able to even tell you, the person is influenced. The person is influenced by another person through an action. It's very exposed. The idea is exposed. Let me explain. Now, how do you get influenced expositively? Unspoken. You see somebody doing something, you said, I like that. That means you, personally between you, you also consented to it. It's like, it's an interactive thing. It might not be from your mouth, but it could be from the heart. So that's spoken peer pressure. There's another one, the second one you have, unspoken peer pressure. That one, you don't even know it is coming. You don't even feel you're taking after that thing. It could even be the way somebody talks. He said, you just become, you start mimicking the person without knowing. That's unspoken peer pressure. Number 3, direct peer pressure. Direct peer pressure is when you find out that in a class, for instance, in your class, for instance, there is one girl there that is directly trying to bring you guys into a fold. Sometimes, like, maybe because you don't behave like every other person and she likes you, she comes to you on and says, I want you to be like this. Directly. She doesn't mix words. This is how she wants you. And she works towards getting you to become like her. Indirect sometimes is that one that does not come to you directly. But she's, at every time they are doing something, she brings you in. When they are going, maybe they want to scale, they will tell you how it was interesting to scale the fence or do something wrong. She keeps telling you those stories. She keeps telling you the stories, and it becomes interesting to you, and somehow you get pressured or influenced into doing those things. Positive peer pressures are those things that take you to lead you into the positive, good ways of life. Such as, I like the way that person behaves. I like the fact that this person loves his or her books. And because of that, you tilt towards that person. That's affecting you positively. Negative, that is the one that always brings us worries, because when you are attracted to the negative, that means you are bound to lose your sense of respect and your sense of discipline as a girl. Now, negative, most times it comes in dressing. It comes in your personal hygiene. I also want to take us back a bit. Most times, peer pressure comes in the middle part of your years. That's your teenage age. You can't really pressure me as an adult. So that's why we're talking to our teens to understand peer pressure. Because you feel pressure towards your middle age, and that's your teenage age. It's your formative years. So you need to be very firm. If not, you're easily swayed the other way. So negative, we're talking about negative and dressing. Negative and your hygiene. Hygiene, your personal hygiene as a girl, it is one thing you cannot play with. I tell you that for a girl to be accepted in the society properly, the person's hygiene has to be top-notch. If you walk past me and you're smelling, I will call you back and tell you you are a girl and you don't deserve to smell, even though you're a boy. But for a girl, it's more annoying for a girl to be smelling. Some girls, with their hair stinks. And this can mar you, because if you live in a society, if you live in an environment where people love clean things and then you are smelling, you will automatically take yourself away from people. People will have less regard for you. They will see you as a dirty person. And somehow it will affect your life negatively. It will tag you as a dirty person. You will have a perception. People have perception of you as being dirty. And with that, you're pressured to follow the wrong set of people. You can't mix up with your mates. You will feel less as if you feel less of a human. You feel as if the world doesn't like you, pushing you to meet the wrong company. Now, those in school, for instance, there are girls in your hostel that are very dirty. And I noticed that those girls that are very dirty, they don't get to meet nice friends. They don't get to meet the highbrow friends. You are placed in the corner because you are dirty. Your uniform is always dirty. The neck of your uniform is always dirty. You are always scruffy. No one will want to be your friend. So you're going to mix up with your circle of dirty people, which will not help you to grow. And somehow it also affects you academically because you're not meeting up with your classmates. You are boxed up in a corner just because of personal hygiene. So as a girl, your personal hygiene has to be intact. I expect you to bathe regularly, at least 2 times a day. You need to brush twice a day, even thrice, depending on what you ate and what you came in contact with. Maybe you slept and you woke up. You need to just quickly put mouthwash, brush your mouth quickly, just to be fresh, or chew gum. You can't afford to come around people and then your mouth is smelling. Everybody will turn. I'm like, no, your mouth is smelling, and which is very embarrassing. It will affect your esteem, making it impossible for you to be affected positively. Instead, you will be pressured negatively. Then you are expected to use good deodorant. Most of you, your parents give you money. You expect them to go and buy you deodorant. Your parents shouldn't buy you deodorant. At least there is no deodorant. They have deodorant from 500 naira to 2,000. And if you have that kind of money, it should be a lifestyle for you to buy deodorant for yourself, a good deodorant, so that when you wear it, you feel confident with yourself. Also, I expect you to wash your clothes. I have a problem with girls because some girls are very, very dirty. They do not like to wash their clothes. You wear a jean 3 times and you don't feel it's necessary to wash it. It is not allowed. Because of our body formation as girls, we perspire a lot, and the way we perspire, even in our private parts, our jean smells when you remove it. You're not like a man that can wear jean twice. But because of our body, your jean, pull out your jean and put it in your nose. It smells really awful. So as a girl, you're not expected to repeat your jean more than twice. In short, twice is because you don't have a choice. I expect you to wash your jeans regularly. You're also expected to cut your hygiene. Also involves your teeth. I don't know when last you girls ever saw a dentist. A dentist visit is as important as the way you take care of your skin. Because girls, our teeth, our face is our face part, that's your first part of attraction. For anybody to talk to you, for you to look lovable, your face is your attraction. And your teeth is very important. Imagine when you smile and then your teeth has brown things inside, it automatically gives you a low a low self-esteem, which will affect how you are pressured around. Imagine people always calling you, telling you that you have brown teeth. It will affect you. The pressure will, the pressure, the influence on you will make you feel really bad, and it will not help your person. So visit to a dentist is very, very important. Lastly, I'm going to speak about your face. I see it, when you're growing up, your teenage age, you tend to break out, especially maybe when you're about to see your period. But a lot of girls, you forget that that's the essence of having your bath regularly, so that you could wash your face all the time. You have oil discharge on your face. As a girl, you must learn to wash your face very frequent to avoid those breakouts. Because when your face is spotty, you don't feel confident with your face. You have breakouts, you look ugly, your face looks funny. Your mates will keep, your friends, your peers, they'll ride on it. They will always ride on it. And they will say things that are very hurtful, which indirectly or directly affects your personality. So always learn to wash your face, because as I said earlier, your face is your first part of attraction. And also, I will love my girls to always smile. You see, it doesn't take so much to smile. A smile on your face makes you more attractive, and it helps you to get the right pair, because everybody looks at you, this one is so cheerful, she's so pleasant. I'm sure you hear things like that. This one is so playful, oh, she's so pleasant. Do you know why? It's her face. Her face. She wears a smile all the time. You can't afford to be too serious every time they see you. Every time they see you, people will be scared of you. And you'll be pressured wrongly, because people will bully you for that. They'll say, I beg, leave that one. She's always tying her face. I don't have ugly face that she's always tying. I don't know why she's tying it. It will get to you. There is no, when people give you compliments, it gets to you. The same way, when people give you bad compliments, it gets to you, and it will affect you indirectly or directly. So please always wear a smile. I don't know if we are all together, but I would like us to recap what we have said earlier. Hello? Hello? Anybody here?
Ma,
You can hear
you.
They can hear, yeah.
Can we recap what I've said in the last 10, 15 minutes? Auntie Etima.
Yeah?
Please tell your girls let's interact.
Jeru, Zara, Bolu,
Ma, we're
Abigail.
hearing you.
Yeah, we need you to talk. We know you're hearing. Say something.
Okay, Ma.
Jeru just got in here, but then some of us have been here now. Zara, say something, please. People don't fall my hand, though. Why is Abigail quiet? Abigail, I'm going to call you on the phone right now. Sure you don't want to speak. I'm going to start calling your phone. Okay, so say I know what I've learned the past 30 minutes. I know what I've heard, but it's not my class, it's your class. So
Auntie Etima, you are not in the middle age.
so I should hush. I should shush.
Yes.
Please, I still want to smell fresh.
No, I'm talking to the middle age, which you don't belong.
Middle age girls, go ahead.
Wow. Do I have a quiet class? Am I having a quiet class? Am I talking to myself?
No, ma.
So please, can we talk? Auntie Tima, unmute everybody.
Yeah, the ones that are refusing to unmute themselves.
Jeru. Jeru. Zara. Zara.
Ma.
Okay, so can I have a recap of what I said? And please let me know that you are with me. It will be sweeter if we know we're all speaking to
So
ourselves.
you were saying that if you're a girl, you have like breakouts on your face
That's what
because
you.
of you getting your period or something. Yes, and you also said you have to always put a smile on your face to make your day brighter and your face finer.
Okay, that's beautiful. My subtopic, my real topic. That's like my subtopic.
You just got in like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, is that Jeru or Zara?
Yeah, that's Jeru.
Okay, Jeru, let's recap carefully. So why I said that is because I was put on peer pressure. Peer pressure. And what will make you avoid peer pressure? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I muted her because of the noise in the
Okay.
background.
So why I spoke, what I said was that because of peer pressure, you will need to do those things to stay in line. Now, peer pressure is when you're being peered, when you're being influenced to do a certain thing you wouldn't want to do, sometimes negatively or positively. It could affect you negatively or positively. So why you need to do those things, those things you said, is because I don't want you to be influenced negatively, maybe by how you look. So that's why you need to do those things, because as girls and teenage age, we do a lot of comparisons, whether we believe it or not. That's the truth. We all pass through that phase of our lives. There's a lot of competition around your age circle. Everybody wants to be on point. Everybody wants to be high up there. Sorry, I have NEPA just took light, so I'll get the gen on soon.
Oh, it's fine.
So everybody wants to be on top. And those who have very strong spirits tend to pressure the rest, most times either positively or negatively. Sometimes you personally pressure yourself. You could also pressure yourself. So I'd like to also hear from Zara what she gathered from my class.
Ma. Okay. My said that my yes.
Zara, I'm here.
Okay. My said that in order not to be peer pressurized, you should maintain personal hygiene so that your self-esteem will be high and there will be no need for you to have a complex.
Good. That's so sweet. Yes. It will help you not to have a complex. Yes. I have other people in this class. Please, can we talk? Where is Ayomide? I have
Ayomide is a mentor.
Oh, Ayomide is a mentor. Okay,
Yeah.
Heels. I have Heels, yeah.
Heels, we're waiting.
Please, sorry, who is Heels? Okay, I think Heels doesn't want to talk. We have one A here. A doesn't want to talk.
Hey, I think it's Abigail.
Okay. So I'm sure my girls were able to get the little we were able to say. So from me here, I say thank you to Aunty Etima for this opportunity. I'm glad to speak to the girls. I look forward to meeting more girls soon because I love the girls. I really do love the girls. I hope to meet more of the girls soon in the girls' spa. So thank you, Aunty Etima. I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you to all my students. Love you all and thank you. Thank you and thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie Enkay. You know, when you were speaking, I just realized that sometimes, okay, there was something you said I really loved. When you're not a clean girl, you just have your class and category of friends will not be people that you'll be proud of. That is the truth. And let me say something. You know, it looks very little, but let me take it to the extreme. And I'm being real. When you don't have a good self-esteem, okay, which stems from lack of acknowledgement of your abilities, the way you look and what you have and how you cherish it, you are a target for peer pressure, including cultism. There are female cults now. This is a trend now. We're seeing girls going into cults. We're seeing girls going, taking drugs. Why? Because these people that come to do the evil evangelism of getting people to take drugs and all that, they look for loopholes. Please listen to me. Sorry, let me clear the noise in my background.
Ma, are you there?
Okay, so as I was saying, when they see you, looking all sad, looking all wanting to just be on your own, looking like something is wrong with you, they come to offer you things. The first time a girl took a drug, she was it was her birthday party. Listen to this story, life story. It was her birthday party, and then her boyfriend, as it were. When I tell you girls don't date, you're like, why can't I date? There are too many complications with dating, trust me. So it was her birthday party, and everybody was just celebrating her, dancing, and she was so happy and so excited. And before you know what's happening, her boo was hugging and snuggling around some other girl, and she was feeling bad, feeling bad about it, and she went into the toilet to cry. She went to the bathroom to cry. And while she was crying, some other girl walked into the bathroom and said, "Why are you crying?" She was like, "No, I'm okay." She was like, aren't you the celebrant?" And she was like, "Yes, I am." She said, "So why are you crying?" And she said, because, I just saw my guy and da 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 da. And the girl was like, "Okay, let me give you something to make you feel better." One thing with drugs is that you just take it once. You don't need to take drugs twice. Once and you're hooked. It's because of a low self-esteem. That is why you are under pressure, my dear. Everybody's like, "Oh, I want to have a phone because everybody else has a phone." You're not confident of yourself to stay without a phone. You're not confident of yourself to stay without being on a particular platform. Everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on Snapchat. Sometimes, not like you don't want to do it, just test that's what I call it. I call it the peer pressure test. Just test yourself and say, let me not just be on this platform just to prove a point. I want to prove a point that I can be the only one to stay without being on Insta. and nothing will happen. Test yourself. Start
Okay.
practicing it. So that when you get into university, so that when you get into, you know, other platforms in life, you will see that you'll be able to do without a lot of things. Somebody was saying today at the team, we had the team's roundtable today, and somebody was saying something. It was a boy, I think. He said, I will invite you to come to church, to fellowship. You won't come. How come when you tell me to come to a party, to a club, I will go? He said that's how he stopped doing a lot of things. You will tell your friends, let's do this, let's pray, let's fast, okay, let's go to class, let's have time to just, hang out and just encourage ourselves, how can we make ourselves better? And they'll say, no, please, that's boring. But then you will now do what they are suggesting. Why? Why? I'm asking you, my dear girl, why? Why do you have to do something someone else is saying, but yet they can't do what you are saying? You should not be happy about it. I have a circle of friends that are girls. It's not everything they ask me to do. Yes, we're all friends, but there are still some things that I insist I will not do it. Yes, they tease me, we're friends, they just tease me. Like prayer too much. Every day you are going from one prayer meeting or the other. They have teased me for years. I still go. So it's not like sometimes the pressure is bad. They have teased me. I've been praying in that prayer meeting I've been in my prayer fellowship for 7 years. They are used to it now. So now they just say, carry go. Same thing with them. There are some things they do and I've been teasing them for 7 years and they are still doing it. Because it's not wrong. Everybody just needs to have their convictions. Girls seem to always sway. This one is happening, they'll just sway. This will happen, they'll just sway. I met a mentee of mine. She got pregnant. And I was the first person she called. Immediately she told her mom. The next person she called was call Aunty Etima. I didn't know whether to be happy or sad. Sad because I was disappointed, I felt bad. Happy that she could call me. And when I was talking to her, I asked her, so why did you do this? Guess what her answer was? Because he asked me to. That's all. That's all. A young man asks you to devalue and dishonor yourself and you just do it. There's a problem. It means that you have not, like Enkay is saying, your self-worth is low. One day my daughter said to me, she said, Mommy, I've noticed the problem among girls. They have a very low self-esteem. I said, true. But what can you do about it? You need to do something about it. So I'm asking you, my dear girl, looking at me, listening to me now, what are you going to do about the high rate of low self-confidence among girls? Start with yourself, then go to your circle of friends. Today I was talking to a girl in church. I've known this girl for like, how many years now? Maybe 7, 8 years. I knew her from when she was just like a preteen, and now she's like 17. And she's still not having self-confidence to stand in front of people in church. So I asked her a question this morning. I said, so you can't stand in front of these people that you have always known. You've been growing up in this church. You can't stand in front of us to sing a song or something. How are you going to go and stand in front of a lecturer who will tell you if you don't sleep with me, you'll fail? That's how it starts. Start practicing it. Start practicing this boldness. That is why you need to ensure that you are clean and top notch. You need to ensure that you are neat. Not that you're talking to me, I'm doing like this. Because when you're standing on the stage, that's what will be coming to your mind. Remember that you did not change your pad. Remember that you did not use roll-on. Remember that your hair, you did not wash it. It's the truth. It has happened to me. It has happened to me. Today, let me tell you something. I was deliberate about my going to church. I wore a new dress. By the way, my friend made that gown. Since she gave me that gown, I just used it for a photo shoot. I've never worn it. Because it's my anniversary on Thursday, I was just in one kind of mood. In fact, maybe God wanted me to use it as a lesson. I was deliberate. Sometimes, you're late to church, you just enter. Today, I sat in the car, I made up. I used a new perfume. I was just in that kind of mood. I painted my nails. it was like I was going to stand on, it was like I was going to walk on people's heads. It was like I was going to climb on everybody's head. All the teenagers were like, Auntie Tima, you're looking like a teenager today. You're looking so fine. You're looking so... In fact, I was ready to even go to Canaan land and go and preach a message. I felt good with myself. I was so confident. I was bouncing. So when you're here, you're 16, 13, 15, and your mom is still shouting, "Can you tidy your wardrobe? Pack your towel from the bed." You think that your mom is just whining, right? You don't know that you're killing your own self-esteem. Trust me. And I like what Aunty Enkay said. Those are the kind of friends you will attract. So one day I'm going to call you and I'll just tell you, can I see a picture of your friends? And I'll start judging you from the picture of your friends. Those are the kind of friends you attract. You will attract rubbish kind of friends. You know, the kind of friends you attract are what do we used to call them when we were small? Waka pass. Waka pass.
Water friends.
Those are the kind of friends you attract. And those are the kind of friends that will always put you under pressure. Come, let's go to this party. One senator is coming for a party. And this because they have not seen party before. So their body is catching them for party. But when you have a particular set of friends, you guys even throw your parties. I mean, see, there's a kind of confidence you have. There's a kind of group of friends you have. When they are saying, "Oh, I get to nightclub," we say we can do our nightclub in our house. We'll bring the music, we'll bring the DJ to our house. Your parents will support you. Because your friends don't need people or places to make them be who they are. Their self-confidence is built on their personal hygiene, personal grooming. Their self-confidence is built on what they know. They study, like Aunty Enkay was saying. Have you ever seen people pressure you to read novels? You should be worried about your circle. If your group of friends are not the type that boast in what they know, please take a walk. I told you Aunty Enkay is my best friend. Recently, we had to review one of our circle. We've been in this group for about 8 years together. Recently, we had to disband the group. A few of us just coined ourselves out. We just asked ourselves, what do we want in life? Are these people going to help us? No. Take a walk, babe. No need to come and be under one kind of pressure to be in a group. Because when I was speaking to that girl this morning, she was telling me that, I said, but I always see you online, really gisting, you're always online. And she said to me that I can't face people offline, but I can face them online because I'm not seeing them. And I'm like, that is 1 million times 0 is equal to what, please, mathematicians? 1 million times 0 is equal to 0. You can't face people. You are not confident, please. Don't say you are self-confident. Ability to, the judgment of whether you're self-confident or not is your ability to face people and speak to them. 2 days ago, I hosted one of my mentees. When I started mentoring her, she was like 13. Now she's like 21. I've known her for a very long time. And she's in higher institution. And she was sharing with us how a lecturer was, trying to harass her, saying, you must sleep with me, if not, you will not pass this subject. She said she sat down. She started remembering, when I'll tell them that, know yourself. Or in fact, I used to say, know yourself. I used to joke, the way I'm talking to you, I just used to talk to them like that. Know yourself, know who you are, borrow sense. She said she was just thinking about this thing. She said, what is she going to do? Why is she going to know herself in this case? She said she went and, listen, she said she just went, went to the guy's students, asked a bit about her, about the man. They said, if this man is on your case, just get ready. If you don't do it, trust me, you are repeating, you are carrying over that course. She said, how? Me inside this school, carry over what? Because of what? No problem. Guess what she did? She went and first of all, she blocked the man's number so that the man cannot call her while she was planning. Then she now drafted this wonderful message. Drafted the message. Told him, how, sir, I don't expect this from you. Sir, I don't expect this from you. I look at you as a father figure. When she finished, she sent the message. When the man sees that, he'll put his head down. He will put his head down. He can't look at her. She said, I didn't just pass his course. I passed, I overpassed. She said, in fact, because of that, she went to go and read very well so that if the man there tells her that she mistakenly failed, she will say, sir, please bring my paper out. If the man is not ready, she was ready to write a letter to the school authorities. Can you be that confident? This girl is just, when that thing happened, she was just like 19. She was just like in her first or second year. Can you be that confident? Or anything they say, a cult boy just comes because he's a cult boy. Just come and collect your notes from you and just bully you. Just go and start crying. Today, an 18-year-old girl, that's Enkay, an 18-year-old girl was crying in church. This girl just finished leading praise worship. I was so blessed. Why are you crying? She said her brother, she was eating, her snacks, and her brother came and her brother asked her. She said no. Her brother now slapped her. She started crying. God. I was surprised. She said, and it's her younger brother. Her younger brother. Aside the fact that I called the boy and pulled his ear, I said, but you too. How low can your self-esteem be? Because that's bullying now. That's her brother bullying her. Do you understand? That's her brother bullying her. That's her brother. And if her brother can bully her, that means her neighbor's son can bully her. Yes. Anybody in her class can bully her. They can come and collect her exam paper. They can come and tell her, if you want me to give you back this your notes, come and meet me behind biology lab. And she will go. And she will go. Because she cannot stand and face people. So these things we're telling you, that's the reason why girls are peer pressured. It's simple. It's because they lack self-confidence. And you are responsible for growing your self-confidence. Please, nobody will do it for you. Yes, your parents can help, your mentors can, what we are doing can help, but you have to go back. Go and look at yourself. Build yourself up. There was a time that when you tell me to come to Facebook, I'll be shy. In fact, one of my friends teased me and said, Etima is only her face that's on Facebook. She's not on Facebook. Because I'm like, what do I have to say? What do I have to show? But now, a few years later, I have worked on myself. Call me to United Nations, I can go there. Yes, I'm still building myself. I'm still building my, my abilities and all that. But the first thing I'll do will not be to shy away. No. So go back. Stop blaming people. Stop saying, I didn't want to. I didn't even know when I just. Stop it. Go and work on yourself. You're in school. Every time you're complaining, I don't know what. Every time you're throwing a pity party, girls like to throw pity party. And nobody likes me. Nobody wants me. And nobody. Do you want yourself? Do you like yourself? The same way I looked at myself today and I liked myself, I liked the way I look. Go and also do the same. Go and work on yourself. Go and work on what you know. Go and read. Stop feeling that you just sit down. My one husband has plenty of money. How about you? How about what God has put inside of you? There are no limits for you, my dear girl. Today we are celebrating the International Day of the Girl Child. We want to see girls shine. I keep saying that. I keep telling you girls at the girls' spa. Malala came from Pakistan. Or where is that her country? We had been asking our presidents, come and tell us about Chibok. Come on. He did not come out. Malala came, landed Nigeria. Our president came out from his hiding place. Then she was like 19. She has started her activism and advocacy from like younger, 14, 15. She was already speaking. And now she goes to nations and the presidents of those nations will come out. If she goes to the US, the president of the United States will come out and receive her. She's an international personality. By doing what? By just speaking. This same speaking you're using to gossip. This same speaking you're using to just, do you know what is happening? Hey, see the latest. Oh, the video did this. Sasa did this. Somebody else is using it productively. She's using it to shine. And of course, who can bully Malala? Please tell me who wants to come and bully Malala? How? How will you start? Before you talk to her, you have to look at yourself before you go and talk to her. So you can shine, girl. You can shine from the comfort of your homes. You can shine. You don't even need to go to those nations, from your home. And you will only shine when you discover you. You girls are always anxious to date. I keep telling you girls, the boys you're anxious to date don't care about you. I will share this story again. I was having a meeting with, we're going to shoot a video, myself and some boys. And in that video, we're talking about, that was when they were raping girls, and we're talking about, the reasons why boys rape. I told the boys, come and tell us why they rape girls. And so one of them was now like, you know how when you're dating a girl for like a year, you don't sleep with her, and then somebody else just comes and, starts dating her, and then you hear that, she has given in. And then the other person starts shouting, how can you say you date a girl for 1 year? The other one said, no, it's 1 month. The 2 weeks. I almost fainted. And Tetima, I was there, not that they told me. I was sitting in their midst. They were arguing. Now lie. Now 2 weeks. Now 1 month. Now I said, Jesus. And then my pretty girls, you hear them talking, no, he's different. And I said, man, this one is different. He's not like that. He's not everybody that is like that. Says who? If he doesn't sleep with you for 1 year, we sleep with you after the 2nd year. That is why I don't know why you are going into a relationship. There is no boy. If he doesn't sleep with you now, he's planning to sleep with you soon. You can hear him getting annoyed. That how can he be dating you? He didn't sleep with you and then somebody else is coming, so he wants to come and rape. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Stop saying, oh, he's different. Says who? If he's different, he will wait. He will not ask you to even be his babe. You don't do babes. Please tell them. If I do it with an attitude, I don't do no dating, I don't do no babes. When I'm ready, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to go for it headlong. I'm going to be 15 years in marriage, and I can tell you that I did not date. Once I gave my life to Christ at 15, I just waited till I got married. Instead, I married early. I say, if I cannot wait, let me marry at 25. I didn't date 10 people. Someone say, if you don't date, how will you now know who to marry? Go and be dating everybody now. When you go out with your husband for dinner, you say, see my former boyfriend. When you go out, you say, see my former, everybody will be your former, X. You have like 15X before you get married. What's that? That's so cheap. That's so cheap. There's a way you carry, and the more you stay in marriage, the more you will need more class. The more you need your husband, you understand, to put you on a particular level. It doesn't come by mouth. It comes by packaging. It comes by arranging yourself. Keep yourself well. Stop following these girls that are confused, because girls can be confused. I don't know how I feel. I feel butterflies in my tummy. Package the butterflies and keep them in one place. And have friends that want to do great things. They say where you will be, you and your circle of friends, they will not come and put you under pressure. They are pressuring you because they have seen you as waka pass. You don't have work now. You're not doing any no motivation, no challenge, nothing. You're just anything goes. Hey, they are doing what's that challenge? Don't leave me challenge, bam, you do. They are doing, there was this other one they were doing. All you do. I didn't say you should not have fun, please. Have fun, but have fun with a class. Have fun with a class. And sometimes just practice saying no. You want to do it though, just say, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't want to go. Just what reason? None. You don't have to explain everything. Sometimes just don't have reason. Please. Let girls, I hate it when I see girls, helpless, weak. Do you know who you are? The Bible says that you're a helper. As in, you are the one to go and help the men. How come you are the one? And the worst of us, recently, is girls are now the ones putting boys under pressure. Aunty Enkay, recently, all the casting sessions I've been having are boys. Ma, please, one girl is disturbing me. There's one that sent me a message all the way from South Africa. All the way from South Africa. A girl is putting him under pressure to have sex with her.
Wow.
I don't know whether to be ashamed. I don't know whether to cry. I don't know. I feel so embarrassed. to that extent. You're the one loving, love you, really, really, girl, you're the one to be chased though. You're the one to be sought after, not the other way around. You like a boy, you cannot control yourself, go and tell your friends, shout it out. If your friends are rubbish people, then so bad. You should be able to have friends that will say, come on girl, wake up, what's that? Behave yourself, package yourself properly. You should have those kind of friends, not girls that will now say, let me help you get him.
Auntie,
yeah.
So how does a girl like a boy? Because we are not meant to like a boy. Even Bible did not give us that first power to like.
Not just like putting the boy under pressure to sleep with. I'm not saying what I read on the internet. As at 2 days ago, I still answered the question from a boy. He said, "Ma, since we started this purity lifestyle, the pressure has been coming. Some girls have been threatening to rape if I don't agree." As I'm trying to answer that one, another one saw me to the after things round table and said, "Tima, we have gist." When that boy tells me we have gist, one girl has worried him. And I'm wondering, who are these girls? Are they our princesses that God has told us about? Are they our Queen Esthers? Are they the ones that are going after boys? Hello, I don't want to talk to me. I've been trying to talk to you since morning. You are chatting. You are the one going after a boy? It's too sad. It's too sad, and it's all because of a low self-esteem. Honestly, because if your self-esteem is intact, you'll be busy building yourself, you'll be busy getting engaged in one project or the other, trying to wrap up your book, your writing, trying to get designs from the internet, trying to get more customers. Go and do a business. I don't care if you're a student, go and do a business. Get engaged, go and learn a skill, go and learn how to do something. Get busy and stop looking for one boy that will give you attention. Attend to yourself, please, my dear girl. Attend to yourself. Every time, whenever I finish the girl spam, I'm always emotional because I see a group of, I just see girls that are just broken. There was a session we had sometime, I think in April, and this girl said something that broke my heart. She went to the university, a virgin. She said, look at this, my boyfriend. He made me lose my virginity, and now we're broken up. Why won't you break up? Why won't you break up? Are you ready to marry that you will now not break up? Of course you will break up. Don't let anybody tell you that you can keep a relationship from 12 to 22. Please, it's not possible. Forget it. It happened in those days. It's not happening now. Keep a relationship from 12 to 22, 10 years. For what? You'll even be bored. By the time you get married for 2 years, you'll be tired because that will make it 12 years. Seeing one person, you'll be tired. No other friends. You can't have friends. Any small thing. Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to that guy? You will not be in a cage. Please, girls, step up your game. Gone are the days of saying use what you have to get what you want. Please, that thing is not running again. Now is use what you know. Use what you know. Use what you have achieved. Use what you can do to get what you want. I can do this. That's what you will get what you want by that. You will not get what you want by sentiments. You will not get what you want by showing us your fine shape. Who will help? You're not the only one. Have you not heard that boys are changing to girls? And when they change to girls, after that plastic surgery, they're always very shapy, even though the shape is twisted. So how is having a fine shape and being beautiful now going to give you what you want? Please, let's go back and work on ourselves. Stop being laid back. Stop sitting down there and just expecting that things should just fall on your lap just because you're a girl. If not, you'll still be pressured. People will still keep pressuring you because you just feel like you don't have anything. You can't do anything. You're just helpless. I can't do. What's that? When YouTube alone, my friend here will tell me that you people are always going to go and hire teachers. Go to YouTube. YouTube is the greatest teacher. You will see the thing in video, in writing, in everything. You will learn anything you want to learn and become better. And stop just following the crowd. Someone gives you a job, you take. Now because you don't know how to manage yourself. Someone says, come and join a cult. You join. You join a cult so that you will not be bullied. My goodness. Someone tells you, send me your picture. You send. Pew. Excuse me. Excuse me. You use your own hands to send your own picture, not properly dressed, to somebody else. In the name of what? Love. I don't understand. In the name of what? That's a sign of low self-esteem. When you say you were under pressure, he was pressurizing me. You put yourself in a position to be pressured. Why was he not pressurizing you to release your book you said you want to write? Why was he not pressurizing you to release the song you want to sing as a teenager? Why was he not pressurizing you to do that? Why didn't he pressurize you to start your small, baking business? You want to start a Chapman business. Why didn't he pressurize you? Start it, start it. You put you under pressure to snap your picture naked and you sent it. There was one, the girl sent the first half. The guy says it's not complete. Send the full one. He even had the mouth to talk. He had the mouth now, and she too. It's not complete. She's completed it. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? God is going to ask you questions. Society is going to ask you questions. I am going to ask you questions. Your children, your generation will ask you questions. They're going to ask you, what that thing inside of you, where is it? We're going to question you. So it's time for you, girl, to wake up. Stop the excuses of peer pressure. That's one excuse I hate. I rather hear, I tried and it failed. I prefer that. It's better for you to try something and fail. Try it and you didn't do it well. Become better. Then you come and tell me, I didn't know when, I didn't know, they just told me. What do you want for yourself? Go and work on yourself. That's what Aunty Enkay and me are saying to you today. Go and work on yourself, please. Stop sitting down and just allowing people just sway you. Some girls are doing science instead of art. Some are doing art instead of science because of their friends. Everybody was doing science, so I joined them. Everybody was doing art, so I joined them. What's that? You don't know what you want? Then take time out, shut everybody out and think about your life and write some things and say, okay, this is it. Please, this is very important so that we can go far. There's one of the girls in the girls' spa. She has her own, just during the lockdown, she went to go and learn how to, use Ankara to do shoes and bags, really beautiful stuff out there. That kind of person who will come and pressure her to say, stop your business. When I'll pay her 5K for bag, somebody would say, don't do your business, come and hang out with me the whole weekend. Let's travel and stay in one hotel. She will follow when she has orders. When she has people asking her, please, I need size this, I need size that. Go and get busy. Go and get engaged with your life so that people can stop tossing you up and down. Thank you so much. I think I should stop here because I can go on and on. When it comes to girls, I don't find it funny. I don't find it funny because girls have a lot in them. Girls have a leverage. I mean, there are some times that they'll tell a boy, no, go and sit down, we don't have time, no more time, we can't speak. But if a girl comes, they say, okay, come. You can leverage on opportunities like that. But what do you have to offer if they give you the stage? Will you come and start saying, actually, it's just as you start stammering? Why? Because you've not built yourself, you've not worked on yourself. Please, it's very important, my dear girls. Do we have any questions before we call it a day? It's been an amazing 1 hour. We have to take a bit of your time because you guys came late, but it's fine. Thank you all for being here. Any questions? And Enkay is still in the house. Okay, Aunty Enkay, let me ask you, what if my parents don't have money for me to, look good, look fresh and all that? What can I do to still, work on my self-esteem and all my personal hygiene?
Thank you, Aunty Etima. So when it comes to personal hygiene, I don't think it takes a lot of money for you to look good. I only said wash your clothes. You can have 3 blouses and 2 skirts. It's just how you wear it that makes you look good. It's not all about money. I see very rich girls, they don't even look good because it's a combination of crazy looking things.
Yeah,
If you know how to
that's
wear,
right.
when you have a blue dress, a blue blouse, you have a white blouse, a black skirt, and you have a blue skirt and a black skirt. Today you need to just wear the black skirt with the blue top. Next tomorrow you can use that same skirt and wear the blue top. It's just all about how you mix and match it. And then if you have a belt or something, you could put a belt today, tomorrow you don't put a belt. Everything is all about how you put it. One thing that is important, always wash those clothes. Now for deodorant, no matter how expensive you feel, no matter how poor you are, I'm sure you can get lemon. Tell people, I said there are very little things we can do. If you buy lemon in the market, 50 naira, and as you finish having your bath, you need to scrub your armpit, you will hardly have body odor. That's one secret I've learned. Even before I allowed my boys to start using roll-on, I was using lemon to clean them up. When you use that lemon to clean up, it helps you to have a fresh odor. And if you have your bath in the morning and in the evening, you will hardly have that body odor. Now, how do you brushing your teeth? No matter how poor your parents are, every house has toothpaste.
You have to
I
pay.
said, brush your teeth at least 2 times. You can afford 15 naira chewing gum. Put chewing gum in your bag as a girl. I didn't say chew chewing gum in church. But when you wake up, assuming you wake up and you put chewing gum in your mouth, chew gum for you to have fresh breath. Tom tom. You can put it in your mouth just to have fresh breath. You will not say Aunty Enkay said go and chew chewing gum when you're having a session, an important class, you're doing clack, 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 you're the man. Decent. And if people don't take you, people don't respect you. So those little things I gave you, you don't really need so much money to look good. It's just determination. Washing your hair. I didn't say you must go to the salon every week, but I said wash your hair. If you wash your hair and then you make it, pack it neatly. It's not like, some people even wear, I see some girls, they carry braids for 10 months. And you tell me your parents don't have money. Loosen that hair, wash it. And then when you finish washing it, then you are ready to look good. Pack the hair. If it's natural, you can even do some very nice things with natural hair. When you pack it, you get a band, you put it around it, and you look very good. So it doesn't take so much money for you to look good. It just takes you being determined to look good. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Yes, it takes you determining to look good and to be creative. There was a time, what is it? There was a time that my daughter was saying, "How am I going to, repeat clothes? How am I going to do this?" I said, "You can be creative." I remember those days in university. Some people, in the morning they will turn their trousers to skirts. By the weekend, by Monday, their trouser is skirt. By weekend, that trouser is back to trouser again. They will change the long one to 3/4. They just have, be creative. If you're someone that likes clothes and fashion, you cannot have 365 clothes to wear one every day. Even the wealthy, I don't see them with 360 something clothes. So you have to be creative, and that's fun for a girl. The fact that this top is blue, and then somehow you put a bow, and then you change it, you tuck it in, wear with the jacket, by tomorrow it looks different. That spark, use your mind and be creative so that you can have fun. So that nobody will come and pressure you to say, "You want money for clothes? Come and follow me, let's go and meet this man." You now go because we say you should look good. You now say, "But I don't have money for toilet." That's why I say you should start your business, so that you don't have to depend on people for things. You don't have to now like, oh, because some girls did that in university. Got into school, oh, a desire to always look cool, to always look like, you know, all the cool girls in school. They were now jumping and hopping from one place to another. It's wrong. So work on yourself. Looking good is not expensive. It's not always expensive. Go to OK. There's an OK market in every state. Even in the UK, they am I lying, Aunty Enkay? In the UK,
No,
don't they have off-the-shelf clothes?
a
Even if
lot
you
of
are in America,
America, you have Salvation Army.
ah,
Oh,
go
then
to
you
those places.
see that.
Some of them still have tax. Find a way, to know where to get cheap things. I didn't used to be so good with that because I was not a fashion person when I was a teenager. But my younger sisters were in where we grew up. They knew all the shops that had the cheapest deals. The other day, my daughter was trying to tell me of one place where they sell attachment, braids, very cheap. Well, the way she said it, mommy, I'll take you to one corner. I was laughing. She didn't understand why I was laughing. She reminded me of, when we were growing up, how, my sisters would just know one place to enter. As a girl, you have to be wise because your parents will just give you, what they can afford. You are the one that will go and manage. Don't take all the money you have and go and buy two clothes that you want to make a point. Nobody's looking at you. Somebody said that you're complaining, I don't have clothes to wear to church because this is what I wore last Sunday. The person you think is saying did not remember what he wore. If I ask you here, what did you wear last Sunday? I'm sure you don't remember. How will you now remember what I wore? Please, what matters is that you wash your clothes, they smell good, iron them. Please, ironing is very important. Wash them, iron them, and smell good. Do like this often. Do like this. Breathe into your palms and perceive your breath so that you will not attract the wrong friends. That's one thing I'm taking home from Aunty Enkay, so that you don't attract the wrong friends, because everybody loves people that look good. I remember one of my friends, how I made her. We went for a trade fair. She was looking so beautiful. Her hair, her skin, her clothes, well ironed, everything. By the end of that trade fair, I made her my friend, though. I made her my friend. Meanwhile, I saw some market-looking women. Oh, just looking ras and everything. I said, I beg, I don't want this type. That my friend is my friend till today. And guess what? She's a very spiritual woman. She's hot for God. I said I chose well. So that the fact that you're a believer does not mean you should be scattered. Just come, your shoe is not polished, everything is just scatter, your bag threads hanging everywhere, you're not bouncing because you have friends online. You have 1,000 followers on Instagram. That's the latest now. My Instagram followers are 1,500. But offline, you don't have up to 5 friends. You don't have up to 10 people that know you, that know your name. That's when you pass, they won't do like this, but you have 1,500 followers. There's a problem. So please, girls, if you need to listen to this video again, this class again, please go ahead. Just take, calm down, listen to it and take notes and make adjustments. We would have wasted our time if you go and not do what we have said. This is very important. In the absence of any questions, I can't see any questions in the chat room. I would just like to say thank you for being here, everyone, and for everyone that would watch this video after now. Thank you so much for that. Aunty Enkay, thank you so much. Aunty Ayo,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you for being here. Aunty Enkay, definitely you come to the girls' power more often. We like to have a spice of what you have with you. Thank you so much again, and then see you girls in 2 weeks. Have a blessed week and an awesome month ahead. Bye. These people that refuse to speak, no problem. I'm coming to your private chat on the group. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.